Caleroga Shark Media.
Hello, history buffs and trivia enthusiasts. I'm Journey Joe Mitchell, and welcome to a powerful edition of 5 daily trivia questions. Today, August 28th, marks the anniversary of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s iconic I Have a Dream speech, delivered in 1963 during the March on Washington. Let's honor this pivotal moment in civil rights history by testing our knowledge about Dr. King and his enduring legacy. What famous American historical document does Dr. King reference in the opening lines of his I Have a Dream speech? Question 2. At which monument in Washington, D.C. did Dr. King deliver his famous speech? Question 3. How long did the I Have a Dream speech last? Question 4. What was the official name of the event where Dr. King gave his speech? Question 5. Which famous gospel singer performed just before Dr. King's speech, inspiring him to go off script and tell them about the dream? Take a moment to reflect on these questions, and I'll be back with the answers and some fascinating facts about this historic moment. Welcome back, dreamers and doers. Let's uncover the answers to our questions and explore some intriguing trivia about Dr. King's unforgettable speech. What famous American historical document does Dr. King reference in the opening lines of his I Have a Dream speech? Answer: the Emancipation Proclamation. Fascinating fact. Dr. King begins his speech by saying, "50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation." This reference not only sets the historical context for the civil rights movement, but also draws a powerful connection between Abraham Lincoln's actions and the ongoing struggle for equality. By using the phrase 50, King adopts Lincoln's rhetorical style from the Gettysburg Address, further emphasizing this historical continuity. Question 2 asked, at which monument in Washington, D.C. did Dr. King deliver his famous speech? Answer: the Lincoln Memorial. The choice of the Lincoln Memorial was highly symbolic, as it honored the president who had issued the Emancipation Proclamation. Dr. King stood at the top of the steps, with the statue of Abraham Lincoln behind him, creating an iconic image that resonated with the themes of freedom and equality. Question 3 asked, how long did the I Have a Dream speech last? Answer: approximately 17 minutes. Despite its relatively short duration, the speech had an enormous impact. Interestingly, the famous I Have a Dream refrain wasn't in Dr. King's prepared text. He had used similar phrasing in earlier speeches, and on that day, he improvised this section, responding to the energy of the crowd. Question 4 asked, what was the official name of the event where Dr. King gave his speech? Answer: the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. The march, organized by a coalition of civil rights, labor, and religious organizations, drew an estimated 250,000 participants. It was one of the largest political rallies for human rights in U.S. history and played a crucial role in the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Question 5 asked, which famous gospel singer performed just before Dr. King's speech, inspiring him to go off script and tell them about the dream? Answer: Mahalia Jackson, known as the Queen of Gospel, was a close friend of Dr. King. During his speech, she called out to him, "Tell them about the dream, Martin." This encouragement is said to have inspired King to depart from his prepared remarks and deliver the most famous part of his speech extemporaneously. Thank you for joining me. I'm Journey Joe Mitchell, on this inspiring journey through one of the most important moments in American history.